It's a pretty complicated but cool. It's like the band that should not be. But Godfrey plays guitar, and I grew up together in Brazil when we were really young. Our parents were working abroad, and we learned to play music together at a really young age. He taught me how to speak English.
I do speak Portuguese very well, actually, and that's because
Yeah.
we swapped languages.
And so that was, what, for 14 years or something? And then he left. And years later, Steven, keyboard player, who grew up he's from Canada, and he grew up in Southeast Asia. And he went to Brazil for vacations and ended up staying there for 4 years. So that's what happens when you go to Brazil for vacations. And so we became teenage friends, and while we were teenage friends, he was in a band with our drummer from France, who's Gerard, who's also a chef. His family owns a restaurant in Monterrey, Mexico. So the food is good. And after years, we all got together in Brazil and ate some barbecue and went to the beach, wrote some songs.
Well, the initial inspiration came from the mother of our drummer. Her name is Valory. And so when we first got together in Rio to write some songs, the idea for Sons of Valory came up. But we actually had a girl in the band, so then it was like, well, that doesn't really work so well. And that's when he was referring to, we started, our first name was Diana for about 2 months.
It was
3 months.
Our very first fan of our band when we started playing music, and there was this Afghan hound that would literally sit in the middle, and we're like, this place was loud, and it just sat there and just like enjoyed the music the entire day. When we're done, we'd walk out. So we're like, what's the name of the Afghan hound? And it's like, oh, it's Diana. So we named it Diana. And then actually it's funny because we put it up on MySpace, and like a week later there was already a label in Florida going, we think you guys are going to be big, We just had one question, like, would you guys mind if, maybe changing the name?